Energy. The days I don't meditate, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute. Last I checked in, other than a random reading and little shorts here and there, I was in Kansas and now I'm in Korea. Today is what I eat in a day, a little bit of a chatty vlog. At least I feel chatty now, we will see. But I had my honey lemon water. I have that every single morning. I haven't been doing celery juice like I used to because I've just been tired and lazy, and yeah. So right now I'm gonna take my supplements. My daytime supplements, there be a lot, but that's okay. And my water, and I'm deciding if I want like a potato bowl with hummus or if I want a smoothie. And I really want both, but I can only have one because I can only eat so much. Hold on. Yes, I think I'm gonna make a heavy metal detox smoothie because it just feels like that's what I need to be doing. I don't know, something in my soul. But anyways, how are you? What is new? What is good? Let me know. I love hearing from you. I love responding to your comments. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little mini reading in this too, because I'm feeling like a urge to throw some cards, and so maybe you need a message. But for now, let's make our smoothie. Heavy metal detox smoothie. The only thing I'm missing is the orange, because I don't want it. But this is Medical Medium's Heavy Metal Detox Smoothie. Traditionally, it has everything you see here, plus an orange. And then sometimes I use wild blueberry powder because I don't want all the blueberries, like I'm just not hungry for it, but we're gonna use all the blueberries. 2 bananas, 2 cups of wild blueberries, and now it's traditionally 1 scoop of barley grass juice powder and 1 scoop of spirulina. I use everything by the brand Vimergy, but I'm gonna put 2 scoops because I'm extra like that. Spirulina, Atlantic Dulse Flakes. So the way that this smoothie is designed, it removes, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of that. It removes and loosens toxic heavy metals that get deposited in our bodies, in our brains. And like, you can't really avoid toxic heavy metals. Hello, metal, even though this is stainless steel, it's still a metal. I'm gonna cut my cilantro. You should have like a cup, but most of my cilantro was icky. Ugh. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. This is all I have. So, if I had known, I would have done the potatoes. The potato bowl. But that's okay, we can have that later. And now you would either do like fresh squeezed orange juice or an orange. I'm just gonna do coconut water. And now we blend. Hello, I am like squatting a little bit. I should probably just sit down with y'all. But so my heavy metal detox smoothie is made. It's superb. This is just a snapshot of what I eat in my day. I don't eat the same things all the time. Sometimes I'm really big on potatoes right now. Like that seems to be all I want. And this is just easy. Blend, I can sit down, I can work and drink this as I go. Also, I know like it's so good for me. So like that's a added benefit. But why I eat like this? So for those of you who've been here for a while, know I've been on my health journey for so long, and I'm at the place in my journey where I've healed. Let me get more comfortable. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So good. I will drink the whole blender carafe. I just have to finish this first. But anyways, so for those of you who know, I've been on my health journey for a minute, and I have been to doctors. I've done so many different things over time throughout the years, and doctors, it was like a band-aid. I can't say it truly helped. Honestly, I got a lot of misdiagnoses. I got a lot of medical gaslighting and probably medical racism on top of that. But what I have found that has helped move the needle forward in my healing is medical medium. Just listening to his information, following his protocols, and I think the hardest part has been adjusting my mindset to not eating what I want, but eating for my health and my healing. But now that I'm here, like it feels easy. Like I feel very empowered to make the choices that I make in how I eat. So I just eat very simply. It's basically whole food, plant-based. I do have honey. I will have meat once in a while if I feel like my body is craving it, but I tend to lean way more, like I would say 98.5% of my diet, 99% of my diet is plants and beans and legumes and potatoes. Love me some potatoes. But so what I do is I keep my fats. I have a honey lemon water in the morning. I would do celery juice, but I am slowly ramping up to that. The celery I was getting in the States was so much easier. It was Costco, organic, prepackaged. It made 32 ounces, easy. All I had to do is wash it and then cut it and then put it in my juicer. And now the celery, they're bigger stalks and it still tastes good. It's just much more labor intensive, and I don't always have the mental space and energy to want to do that, but we will get there. So honey lemon water, I will most likely have a smoothie. I would say I'm having a smoothie 3 to 4 days of the week. And if I'm not, then I'm having like a potato bowl or something. I have a lot of potatoes, a lot of leafy greens, a lot of cooked vegetables like steamed broccoli, steamed green beans, steamed Brussels sprouts. I do have legumes. So I make a lot of hummus during my week, like for each week, and then I make different bean things. But yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's really tasty, it's filling, it's nourishing. My body really seems to love it. My hair was been thinning at the top, but that is coming in baby steps. Healing is not linear. It is a journey. It is like a spiral, and sometimes it feels like you're taking 5 steps backwards when you take like 10 steps forward. You know, it's just this give and take. But I find that I feel the best when I'm eating this way, and when I'm consistently eating this way. If I am feeling like emotional and I have more of a mental craving and I order takeout, like I'll feel good in the moment. And honestly, my food, the way I cook, I just feel like it tastes so much better. But I'll have a mental craving, eat in the moment, and then I would say like almost 100% of the time have a flare up. If it's not that same day, it'll be like a few days later. So either I'll get like a rash, I get itchy, I get super bloated. My body likes low to no fats. So the first half of the day, I'm eating basically fat-free, other than what comes naturally in the vegetables and the fruits and whatnot. And then at nighttime, I will have, like if I'm having fat at all, it's like the hummus, which I don't even make with tahini. But yeah, if I were to eat more fat, I would be more liberal in the evening, but typically not doing that. So this is how I've been eating. Feels really good in my body. It's the only thing that has moved the needle forward with my healing consistently, without fail. It's only when I get off of the protocol and I'm just doing whatever that symptoms will flare. So I will most likely be eating this way for the rest of my life, but luckily I love potatoes. And so yay. But let me know how you're doing, how you're eating, how you're feeling. I do have a quick little I want to pull a card for you and for I. See where the guidance is. This one's, no, I don't want that one. I'm going to shuffle again. Spirit God of the high and ancestors of the highest love and light, thank you for being here. And what do we need to know? This one. Oh, sanctuary. I love it. I feel like this is very appropriate. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate or go on a retreat. I have been meditating more. I feel so much better when I actually meditate and bring in that calm, contemplative energy. The days I don't meditate, my emotions are more, which feelings and emotions are not bad, but I just feel like I have more mastery of my emotions when I'm actually taking the time to go inside and meditate. And spending time alone, oh, I do love a canceled plan. I love, like, I'm feeling this call to want to be more social, want to be more active, and maybe that's going to take, I feel like it's going to show up in terms of me sharing and posting content again and videos versus actually being around people. But yeah, the energies are so big right now. I feel collectively, individually, like big energies, big shifts in the world. The world is going through a healing and a purging, and what I know to be true about healing and purging, you have to go through the shadows before you can get to the light. And there's been so much buried and hidden. I mean, not for all people, but there's been so much that we're going through as a collective that needs to be released now, and so things feel very chaotic. So note, take time out for yourself, meditate, just breathe, connect inside, get off social media, get off your apps, take time to be with you and become your own best friend. Okay, I'll see y'all at my next meal. Bye. So this is my little lunchy snack plate. I have 2 steamed potatoes that I just warmed up in the microwave. If I was less lazy, I would do it in a steamer. I have 1 cucumber, a tomato, some homemade fat-free hummus, and some homemade hot sauce. Although the hot sauce isn't really that spicy, so it's just like a nice flavorful sauce, if you will. And then I seasoned it with salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and everything but the bagel seasoning. Fun fact, the everything but the bagel seasoning here in Korea does not have poppy seeds. Apparently poppy seeds are illegal here. So that's interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this for my second meal / lunch, and then for dinner I'm thinking a potato salad, but not in the way that you might think of potato salad. This is fat-free, I love it, honestly. It's like one of my favorite things. So here we are. I'm so excited to eat this. My mouth is watering. I'm telling you, potatoes, you can do so many things with them. Like, I've made wraps out of them before, pizza crust out of them before. I mean, I find out a lot of my recipes, medical medium, or within that community on the interwebs. But anyways, let me know what you're eating for lunch. Does this look good to you? It looks good to me. It's a dinner time. So this is my potato salad. So I have a bed of greens like you saw. I put some boiled potatoes and peas on top that I warmed up. I made some frozen asparagus in the air fryer, no oil, just spices. And then I also did that frozen vegetable mix that I get at Costco and tomatoes. And then I poured on top, and I seasoned it with my same favorite spices, garlic, onion, salt, everything but the bagel. And then I make a no-fat Italian potato dressing, and don't knock it till you try it. It's so freaking good. But it's just made out of like potato, spices, water. That's basically it. This is my dinner. I'm super excited to dig in. I'm feeling hungry. I likely will not eat anything after this, but I will have some water. And then my nighttime supplements. So I'll show you those. If you're curious about my supplement routine, let me know. If you're curious about anything that I've made today, let me know. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got some inspiration. It was nice to catch up with you. Let me know what's going on in your world, and I love you all so very much. Bye!